Hello everyone. So before we start, let me get the elephant out of the room. It's been a minute. I know I've not done one of these videos in a hot sec. It's been like 5 months now, maybe? I know it's been some time. I got busy with a lot of stuff and this just wasn't really a first priority to me, so it kind of slipped away and I just didn't end up getting back to it before the end of the year. But I kind of want to start doing more content like this, whether it be ranking, commentary. I just really love doing this, and I know not a ton of my audience watches these, but I know that from the past videos you all seem to pretty much like them, unless you obviously hate my opinion, which then yeah, I got some nasty comments. But today I want to do something fun and take a trip down memory lane. So the title is actually a lie. I'm not ranking every single mashup because that video would be 3 hours long, because I've posted like thousands of videos at this point, at least hundreds, and that would just take way too long. So I'm ranking every mega mix, because those are obviously my bigger ones, the ones I spent more time on, and they're usually the ones that did the best, like view wise. So I thought it would be fun to look back on some of these mixes that I have not heard in maybe 4 to 5 years. So I hope you all enjoy this. And the ranking template I made on TierMaker is actually public, so I will have the link to it in the description. So if you want to make your own ranking of my mashups, that would be really cool. You can just share it to me on any social media platform. Tag me, I'll probably see it. Before we start, I just want to say, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Do follow me on TikTok, because I post a lot of mashups on TikTok that don't make it to YouTube, because it's kind of one, my testing ground, but also just a place that I post stuff that I really can't make into full mashups, so I make it just a small fun one for TikTok. So if you want to see more mashups and stuff that I don't post here, follow me on TikTok. Also, if you'd like to support me as a creator, join my Patreon. It's a great little community. I post a lot of exclusive stuff behind the scenes. I post at least one exclusive mashup a month that I don't share on any other platform, so you get exclusive content there. And I also like to run ideas past you all. I like to incorporate you in my videos, which I'm actually going to incorporate some of you today. It's a great time, and it's a great way to support me if you like my content. So let's just dive in, shall we? There are literally so many in here. I forgot about half of these, to be honest. I also, when I made this, accidentally put some of them twice, but TierMaker is kind of dumb and doesn't let you remove images once you add them. So there's a few that are already in here that I'm just gonna skip because they're a duplicate. So let's go over the categories. So starting at the top for categories, we have my actual firstborn child, meaning I would treat this mashup like it's my baby. Like I literally would die for this mashup. Not literally, that's not possible, but you know what I mean. It's like sacred, you know? Next we have legendary status, which obviously I love. I think it's one of my best ones, but I don't like think of it as like the best one if I think of them in my head. Next we have getaway car type beat. If you are a part of stan culture, I guess, or if you just know Taylor Swift in general, you know she has a song called Getaway Car that everyone wanted to be a single, never became a single, but you love it. You love it. Even if the general public will not be able to hear it, or not, they don't know really a lot about it, you love it. And this is a category where I love it. It might not be my best, but I love it, even if not everyone else does. The middle category we have Still Love Her. It's a good mashup. I'm not gonna say it's a bad one, but I just don't have that same feeling I have it towards a lot of the ones above it. Into the bottom half we have It Wasn't Awful, meaning that I don't really like it that much, but it's not like it was bad. Like, it happened, but like I just didn't really, you know, it's not one that I immediately gravitate towards. Then we have I Made This, meaning I forgot this existed, meaning that I made this like 3, 4, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and just totally forgot about it because it didn't have like an impact on me. Not saying it's like, again, awful, but like I just don't even remember it. And then lastly, we have I Didn't Make This, meaning I don't want any association with this. I don't like it. I think it could have been a lot better. It's definitely not one of my bests. We just pretend that I never made it, you know? It's weird having to say this. This is my opinion, even though this is literally on the things that I made. I can have my own opinion on things that I've made. So we'll just see how this goes. And yeah, if you want to make your own ranking yourself, the link will be in the description. So let's get started. So the perfect start, we have Stuck in 2020, which this is my baby. This is 100% my baby. I love this mashup so incredibly much. I am so proud of it. I would not change anything about it. Well, I feel like there's always small things I want to change about every mix I post after I post it. I personally think it's my best year-end mega mix, and I personally think it's one of my best mega mixes of all time. Next we have Over the mega mix. I really like it, but I don't have a huge attachment to it. So I think I'll put it in the Getaway Car type beat. Rain on Me mega mix. This one was fun. It was really fun to do because it was just like pop music, straight pop music, and I loved doing it. I don't remember much of it, to be honest. That was like a few months into quarantine. I was dead. I was not perceiving it that time, but I do remember liking it. So I'm gonna put it in Still Love Her. It's in the middle. I liked it when I released it, and I'm sure if I listen to it again, I'll be like, that was good. I made that. I'm proud of that. But I'm also not gonna be like, this is one of my best of all time, because I don't think so. Nothing Left. If we want to talk about my child, this is my child. If you did not watch this one, what are you doing? You need to listen to this mashup. I think this is my best mega mix of all time. Did I say that? Yes, I do think it's my best mega mix of all time. It was my 500,000 subscriber special, and oh my god, was it special. I like to talk about it as a journey. It is a music experience. It is not a mashup. It is not a remix. It is not even a song. It is a music journey, and I stand by that today. Goodbye 2019. So a lot of you like this one better than my 2021, which I don't agree with, but I can see what you're talking about. I really liked the 2019 one. I honestly don't even think it's in my top 2 for favorite year end, but that's another discussion for another time. I will put this in legendary status though, because it is a year end. I'm still very proud of it. It's my second biggest year end of all time view wise. This one popped off. Oh my gosh. Within the first week, it hit 1 million. I was so surprised. And to contrast that, we have Fancy 2014. Most of you were not there because I released this when I had like 200 subscribers. Like, it was my first mashup I ever released. Oh my gosh, is it bad? There are some great ideas, I think. I have some solid ideas that I had in mind, but boy, is it offbeat. There's so many messy sections. I made this on Audacity, which also like, Audacity is great for beginners. Honestly, I'm not going to shame Audacity because it did the job for the beginning, and I recommend if you can't afford to get an expensive DAW or software like Ableton, which I use, Audacity is a great starting point. But this mix, it's iconic in the way that it was my first one, so it has a special place in my heart, but I don't like it. I don't listen to it for fun. I listen to it to remember how bad it was. I don't want to put it in I didn't make this because I did. And it has a special place in my heart, so I think I will put it in Still Love Her, even though I don't think it was that good, just because it has a special place in my heart. Love on Fire mega mix. I look back at this one, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the bottom tier. Not because it was bad, like sonically, but I just don't really like it that much. I just think I have, out of all of these, it's probably one of my least favorites, because I don't know. In theory, it's not a bad mashup, but in my heart, Summer Never Over. Low-key love this one. I think it's one of my better summer mixes. I'm gonna actually put it in Getaway Car because I feel like it's not like I think it's one of my best, but I think I think it was really good when it came out. One for Women. That's a throwback. I need to remake this. Actually, will 2021 be the year where I finally remake One for Women? I did one in 2015. That was actually awful. I don't even have that anymore. Like, I don't know where that is. So, like, it's not even on this list because I don't know what happened to it. I'm gonna put it in It Wasn't Awful. It definitely needs a redo. 100% needs a redo. That's What I Like mega mix. Okay, this one is also, I feel like, underrated. I kind of forget about this one, but I still think it's one of my best ones. Maybe it's because That's What I Like. It's just a great instrumental, but I think it's like one of my better mega mixes. I'm actually gonna put this in legendary status, even though it might not be my best one compared to some of the ones under it, but I just love it. I also remember I was a sophomore in high school. Holy crap, I'm 20 now, but I made this when I was a sophomore in high school, and my teacher played it in front of the class. If that doesn't mean it's iconic, then I don't know what to tell you. Hello, it's Adam from a different time popping in. Throughout the video, I will be splicing in some of your own opinions on my mashups and what you think my best mashup is of all time. These comments are all from my Patreon, so if you'd like to be in a video like this with mine, go check out my Patreon. There's a lot there already. Sam says, I love your decade of pop. Oh, That's a different level. Oh my gosh. Daniel said, I really liked your Nothing Left in Ariana Grande Mega Mix. Thank you very much. This is me. Oh, I have a special place for this one, 100%. This one is going to my actual firstborn child. I don't think it's as good as these two, but you don't know me if you don't know that I like emotional, intense stuff. You don't know me if you don't know that I love that. And this one was one of my favorites. Oh my god, I love it. Done for the Summer. This is my favorite summer mega mix I've ever done. Sorry, it's my best one. I'm not gonna argue with you. It's a lyrical one, and I think I did the lyrics pretty well. Yeah, I think it's my best one. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It's my best one. I'm gonna put this... I don't want to say it's my firstborn child, but I will put it in legendary status. I think it's phenomenal. Okay, also, I'm not trying to be egotistical. I swear, I'm a humble person. I'm proud of this, you know? I've built my whole channel and my whole brand for the past 6 years, and it's so cool to see how far I've come. And some of these I'm proud of, so let me be proud of them. Don't shame me for liking what I do. The Witness Mega Mix. This one has a special place in my heart. If you do not know, I was so lucky at the age of 16 to work with Capitol Records. It might be one of the flexes that I still use today, but I was lucky enough to work with Capitol Records and Katy Perry's team to make this mega mix. I'm so blessed that I had that opportunity, and I'm so grateful, and it has a special place in my heart. Not to the point where I think it's my actual firstborn child, but I do think it deserves to be up here in Legendary. Decade of Pop. Firstborn child. I still think this is one of my best mega mixes. 100%. I'm gonna put this. Oh, this is me. That was iconic. That was a moment. And it's also like, I think it might hit 10 million at some point. Or maybe I'm really wrong. I could be really wrong, but I think it's getting up there, you know? The first Nothing Left mega mix. Actually, wait, no, this isn't even the first one. There are, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 Nothing Left to Say mega mixes. What was I on? Imagine Dragons, that's what I was on. But I made so many of these. Okay, fun fact, Nothing Left to Say is probably my favorite song of all time. But, oh my gosh, I did it too much. I love this one still. It's definitely not as good as my new one, but I love this one. I'll put that in Legendary. Oh, this summer, I love this summer one. I wish, honestly, I would remake this. I just don't have time to remake this. But summer 2016 is also tied for like my favorite. The quality is actual ass. I'm just gonna say it's not good. The quality of the materials is bad. The quality of the audio itself is just really rough. Bounce. Oh, this one was fun. I just love like the fun, you know, get your butt in the air time ones. That's the only way I knew how to describe it. I'm sorry. I love this one. Still. Legendary. Physical. Yep. Icon. Actually, is it firstborn child worthy? To be fair, it was actually kind of a simple mashup. I was more proud of the video editing, if anything. I think it's because it's physical, it's just gonna go in my firstborn child. Shape of You. This is my most viewed mashup of all time. Like, it did numbers. It did numbers. This one wasn't even, like, it was good, but it wasn't, like, special. Like, why did it have so many? With this thumbnail, too? I don't even know. It's legendary for the fact that it is my most viewed one. Summer Sugar. I love the summer mix, especially just because it's recent, so it's like one of my best done, I guess. I don't think it's one of my favorites though. I do think it's a bit underrated, I guess, compared to my other ones, so I'll put it in Getaway Car. Kaylin said, I love the Nothing Left mega mix from last year and how it builds to the Let's Get Physical at 4:15 chills. Thank you. That bridge is like my favorite part. I love that part so much. Roxy says, Decade of Pop. Yes, we love a Decade of Pop stamp. Rise. Yeah, I did a Rise mega mix. I don't remember being that well done, I'm not gonna lie. I remember the instrumental was way too quiet, the vocals were really loud. I liked the concept, and I love Rise as a song, so it kind of pains me. I think I'll put it at the bottom. That's somewhat. I think it's legendary for the fact that it went viral. Honestly, also, the real ones who know the copyright strike dispute. put it in I didn't make this though, because I remember it like wasn't that good. It was probably my worst artist mega mix, but to be fair, it was my first artist mega mix, so I can't hate on myself too much.
Knockout. You win.
The Taylor Swift mega mix. I need to redo that. The only thing with Taylor is her discography is dangerous. And I mean like copyright wise. I want to remake it, but it's so hard. Maybe someday. Once she re-records everything. Actually, I'll probably do it when she re-records everything. I just don't remember it being that good though. Roses. Roses was one of my first ones as well. This might have been like my Roses was my 1,000 subscriber special. Want a trip down memory lane? Roses was my 1,000 subscriber special. Can we talk about that? And now we're almost at 700,000. That amount, honestly, that's about to make me cry. Anyway. So surprisingly, Into You is one of my favorite Ariana singles. It's most people's favorite Ariana single before Sweetener happened. I don't think I did a great job on this mega mix. I think it's like good. I think it's not great though. And I think the like to dislike ratio kind of tells you that. It was probably one of my more disliked ones versus liked. It was still like it was like probably like 40-1 or something, but it still wasn't like nearly my best, but it wasn't terrible. So I'll put it here. Touch. This one is underrated. Getaway Car Type B. I loved the Touch mega mix. Ariana Grande mega mix. I love this one dearly. And a lot of you love this one. I still get tweets and comments about how much y'all listen to this, and it makes me so happy. It makes me so incredibly happy that you all still love this and go back to it. Like the fact that you go back to a mix of mine, literally, it's just, oh my god, I can't explain it. It makes me so incredibly happy. I don't think it's my best one though. Best artist mega mix, I mean. My Katy Perry one is my best artist mega mix. I will say that right now. My Katy Perry mega mix is the best artist mega mix I've made. Sorry if you have a different opinion. This is my best one. The transitions that I did in this mega mix are some of the best ones I've ever done. So there's that. It will definitely be going in my firstborn. I'm actually surprised. Like, I know that you usually don't have 6 firstborns, but I'm surprised there's only 6 firstborns. I thought there would be a lot less down here than there actually is. Okay, no, it's actually, this is the year end that got me on the map. If you are an OG and remember Same Old Sorry, the mashup of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, that is what put me on the map. That is the mashup that I firmly believe if I didn't make that mashup, I wouldn't be where I am today, because that going viral was literally what started people coming to my channel. But I released Cool for 2015 right after that, meaning that people who were coming to my channel for Same Old Sorry also then would immediately see my year end. And boy, was this the catalyst, because until Shape of You, this was my #1 viewed. I think it's at like 6 or 7 million now. Crazy to me. I think it's probably one of my worst year ends, but it was the one that kind of put me on the map. So I do really appreciate it. I'll put it Still Love Her. 2016 one, I love this one. It's underrated though. Yeah, 2016 one goes in Legendary. Here's where we need to have discussion. Why did y'all sleep on my 2018 one? That's what I want to know. It's my least viewed one. It's the least, you know, hyped up one. And I personally take offense to that because I think it's one of my best ones. Actually, the first section's fine. The second and third and fourth section, are you kidding me? I would say this is my second favorite. My tier list for year ends go Stuck in 2020, Dance to 2018, Goodbye 2019, You Came for 2016. What's the 17 one? What's the 2017 one called? Is the 2017 one on here? Did I miss it? The 2017 one isn't on here. Well, that's unfortunate. I will add the 2017 one at the end. So Dance to 2018. I'm gonna oh no. I personally believe it's like a Getaway Car Type beat because it's like underrated, but I think it deserves Legendary status. Angie said, I narrowed it down to my top 3, nothing left. All Night All Summer from 2016, and then Decade of Pop. It has a lot of songs I love from the past years. It was fantastic. Well, thank you very much, and thank you to all my patrons for these very kind comments. Your support always means the world. So now we have Chain 2017. Chain to 2017. We'll go and still love her. It's not one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. I can't put it in the same category as 2015 because it's a lot better than my 2015 one. I'll put it in Getaway Car. But a lot of people think it's my best one. I don't hear what you're hearing, but I appreciate it. But after that, that wraps up my tier list of my own mashups. Wow, 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 wow. This is an extensive tier list. I love a lot of these dearly because even if they weren't my best, they got me where I am today, and I'm so freaking grateful for where I am today. Where I am today is literally because of all of you. It's crazy to see my growth, especially just going back to screenshot the thumbnails of these and being like, this happened? I just realized one I forgot. If there's a Megamix you love dearly and it's not in here, I'm sorry. I just have so many. There's literally like 80 Megamixes I've done. I don't know how I did that many. I don't know how. Oh, I added it twice. Great, now we have another one that's here twice. Pillow Talk Megamix literally got me a Billboard article about me. So like, it has a big spot in my heart because that was a very big career. I was literally 15, but like this was a huge thing for me. So I'll put it in legendary because, you know, that's legendary. If you do this tier list yourself, there are a few extra that are already in here. This is the full tier list. What are your thoughts? Did I make the correct decision on my own music? You tell me. But that will wrap up today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for all of your support over all of these years. This has been a great trip down memory lane, and I'm so fortunate to be where I am today. Stream my original music, follow me on social media, all the links will be down below. And join my Patreon, join the fam, it's fun. And there's a lot of cool perks, and you can even just DM me if you want with whatever questions you have about things, or, you know, it's just a nice, fun little space. So if you would like to join the community, the link for that will also be in the description. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Thank you all for your support, and I will see you all in the next video I do, because I want to keep doing videos like this. It's fun. And you get to know, I guess, more about me. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.